Welcome, everybody. We are back for another break at the Iron Lion. Here we go. My XSplit is acting all kinds of weird again. Like, doesn't like to delete the things that should be deleted, but it's all good. All right, we are solid now. All right, we are back. We are back. Like I said, we are here to do a 2024-2025 Panini Select Basketball Hobby 3-box number 5 random team. There is another 3-boxer up right now as well. So if you are interested in picking up that one, we could probably break that tonight. It is pretty close. Close enough, I guess I would say. I'm going to get this all shared over. And then I'm going to copy over names to get tagged. And then we will do the random. Here we go. Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful Saturday night. I am enjoying it. Usually I'm a little busier when it comes to breaks. But we have a lot of stuff close, so I would not be surprised if we end up doing quite a bit of breaks tonight. So, and if not, I will happen to be back tomorrow to do more. Aiden is getting the night off, so tomorrow, because he covered my day for me, so very nicely of him to do so. So we are evening ourselves out. All right, because I enjoy being here breaking with y'all. So I am extremely pumped anytime. I love opening cards. I mean, if we're being honest, super fun to open cards, and it's a blast to pull awesome stuff and have fun breaks and all that jazz. So hopefully we can have another one here. Another fun one would be magical. Tagged. Almost done. We will get into the rest of our All right, we are all tagged up. Everyone that could be tagged was tagged. And we will be getting into this wonderful break here in just a second. All right, let me get everything squared away. Boom, I got it all squared. And we are going to bring up our random here. Random is pulled up. All right, these are the names. Anything less than 4, we will roll again. Everything else will be fine. We have Bob Dion on the top, and we have Tim Boville on the bottom. So let's see what we got. We got an 8 there. Bam. So we're gonna run with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Mike Pugh on the top. Bob Dion on the bottom. Get that into our X split. And then let me get up to mine. All right. And then we will get back to the names. Here we go. Now we are on the team name. Sorry. We have the Atlanta Hawks on the top, the Washington Wizards on the bottom. Anything less than 4, we will roll again. We have a 9, so we will roll that. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. We have the Miami Heat on the top and the Denver Nuggets on the bottom. 2 teams that Andre Iguodala played for. I know he's not super well loved in Denver, but incredibly nice guy nonetheless. Let me move these let me adjust these names again. I adjusted them during the soccer one and wanted to make sure we could try to get these to be. I think we are pretty good on that one. I think that should be readable at least. And I am all squared away up here. All right, let's get that one off the screen, and then we will get into our timer. Here we go. Timer is starting. We have 5 minutes to make trades. Let me know if your team is up for trade, and I will let the people know. While I am waiting for that, I'm going to be dropping overcodes into the thing, and then I will be getting out our boxes. There we go. One. We are posted into that. 4 minutes and 10 seconds left. All of this adjusted and moved around. Try to make them bigger so they're easier to stand out. There we go. All right, now I'm going to get our boxes pulled out. We're here for a 3-boxer. Love this product. This product has been really fun to open so far. I've gotten to do, I believe, 2 breaks of this. I did 2, Aiden did 2, so that was a fun one to do. Ooh, slippery box those. Oh, there we go. Have those 3 boxes coming from the fresh case. Just like we like it. While I'm waiting, I'm going to stick them up here so they are ready for the next breaks. Ready to go on the next ones. Alrighty. There you go. Got some empty boxes around here. Ready for this one. This 3-boxer. I feel like this is. There we go. Our 3-boxer. Bring my lady Scream up here. Heck yeah. Let me double check. Make sure our camera's all set to go. Looking pretty nice. All right. Minute 58 left. All of the top loaders I need, I believe. Pulled those earlier. Should be there. The big boys. Got a minute 32 left, folks. Actually, as a matter of fact, got a minute 24. I'm going to run to go grab me a 2-lane. $41 seconds left. Moving fast there. What's the 2 best teams to get this year? Ooh, that's a good one. Probably, I know he doesn't have autos, but rookie-wise would be probably San Antonio with Stephon Castle. You're probably looking I mean, honestly, Lakers, always good. Um, OKC Thunder would be a good one. So obviously they just won. Trying to look at the list here. Those are always good ones. Trying to think of who has Panini specific autos. Um, Golden State's always a positive one because of Curry. Anything Timberwolves. There's actually quite a few good teams actually. But rookie wise, you're probably looking at Stephon Castle, which is San Antonio. Obviously, out of the autographs, you're looking Lakers because of Dalton Nett, Reed Shepherd for the Rockets. Yeah, actually, Bob, you did really well with the teams you picked up. So, yeah, I was gonna say Spurs and Lakers for sure. I was trying to go outside a little outside the box on that, but yeah, Spurs and Lakers always a positive ones. And then yeah, I think we are ready to roll. But Bob, you got quite a few good ones there, so I'm excited to see what we can pull for you here. Alrighty. We are ready to roll. Let's see, which one do I want to go? I usually go here first. I'm gonna go here first today. Push this back a little. Give myself a little room. Here we go. Let's see what we can pull. Fresh case. So everything is in play. Like I said, we do have the another 3-box up. Another 3-box up for this product. So do have those codes going on too. So empty box. Let's see. Oh, made the first one. That's usually a decent marker. Looking for them color wheels, visionaries, solar eclipses. Obviously anything patch auto. We got a nice little thick one to start this pack. So here we got a Cam Thomas. We got the Russell Westbrook. There's a nice Nikola Vucevic. This one's going to be our number to 99. We're going to get an Antonio Reeves on the nice little patch auto right there. Start us off. That's a nice one. Going over to the Pelicans. That one going to Bob. There you go. First pack, we got you. Waited 4 days to get the Kings. I'm sorry, Travis. Kings do have some good stuff in here though, so hopefully we can get you something. Hopefully we can get you something. Travis, are you at the store? I know you're local. We're doing sports car trade night tonight over the store, so if you're bored and near your house, that's a nice little Klay Thompson right there for the Mavs. Nice one there for the Mavs. All right. Here we go. Nice little rookie there. Got the LaMelo Ball, the AJ Mitchell. A nice little sky high for the Jaylen Brown, and then we're gonna have a nice little tricolor on the Anthony Edwards. Going over to them Timberwolves. All sleeved. That sky high sleeved as well. Nice little insert. Not a short print, but I think should be, to be honest with you. I like how they did this sky high. It's very nice. So. Oh, sorry to hear that, Travis. I think we're having another one in July. July, like, 19th, I believe. It's usually on a Saturday, so. All right, we got the Yuki there. Looks like we're going to have a nice little orange one in the back there. And Austin Reeves. And a Jacoby Walter. PJ Washington. That's going to be a Clippers. We're going to have a Clippers. It's going to be a James Harden on the, I believe this is the club level. No, premier level. That one's going to be numbered to 65. That's when they're going to the Clippers. LA Clippers. And that one's going over to Bob. Not a bad one for the Clippers. Clippers have some good star power in this stuff. So. Here we go. And have the Michael Porter Jr. right there. The Matis Bazelis for them Chicago Bulls. Get that one in the soft sleeve. He's a good rookie. Good rookie there. Got the Zion Williamson. We got the Enfuego. That is also a nice insert. And then we're going to have a nice... There's one for the Kings. It's the silver DeMar DeRozan. No, that's not exactly what you want to see, Travis, but maybe we'll get you an auto out of there. All right. Another thick one in this pack. Here we go. We got Tyrese Maxey. We got the Lakers Luka Doncic. Alexander Sarr right there. I'm going to go with this one in front right here first. We're going to have a Deron Holmes on the rookie. Red, white, and blue. Nice one there. Get Alexander Sarr out of the way. Nice one there. And then, all right, we're going to go on to the Nets. And they're going to get a nice little jersey patch of Kevin Durant. That's a sick one. A little throwback. Obviously, KD no longer on the Nets. Now he is actually on the Rockets. So, nice little KD right there. That one's going to be a cool one. That one going to, like I said, the Brooklyn Nets. They do that, it seems like once or twice not big enough for this. Once or twice a box, or a case. They have like, it seems like they have like a throwback. I got one for Damian Lillard and the Trailblazers in the last case. So very interesting. That one is a throwback for the KD. Said going over to the Nets. That one's going to go to John Park. I mean, got to do something, right? Sometimes it's the long-term play. Got the Jonathan Mogbo. Nice little Jason Tatum. Jalen Brunson. The Dylan Jones there on the rookie. And then what we got here? Nice little color match. RJ Barrett on the blue. On the red. Number 2/249. I was looking at the Dylan Jones card. I was like, color match, blue. Brain not working right. I woke up in a different states today, literally. I have taken a flight over the US today, so I'm blaming it on that. Alrighty, here we go. Got a nice little Tristan Da Silva. Reed Shepard, he's good. He's good. I'm going to put him into a little sleeve, get him a little protected there. Go back through and top load some of these when I get done. Jalen Tyson. The Ron Holland II. I have a nice little camo on the Anthony Davis. He is in his Lakers jersey, but that one is going to the Dallas Mavericks. Number 2/125 there. Dallas Mavericks going to Kyle. So the select does reflect the trades. So Luca is gonna be Lakers. Um, Anthony Davis will be them. Any trades that are made, they do go off the team on the card. So that one is. Ooh, I got a nice little shimmer right off the bat. That's crazy. I'm gonna flip that one over. There we go. We got a Coma Dedit. We have the Oso Igadara. I always forget how to pronounce his name right off the bat. Got the Jaden Ivy, and then we're gonna have a nice little. It's. I don't even know what that is. That is crazy. It looks like a. I didn't pull one of these in the first one, so that's. Um. Yeah, I mean, usually you think gold, you think number to 10, but I'm not seeing the number to 10 anywhere. Very weird on the concourse. I'm gonna put this in a sleeve, and I'm gonna stick it to the side in a top loader. I'm gonna find out more about that one. That one could be an extra nice one. I do not know, but it looks super cool the way they shimmered it out. So I'm gonna stick that one in there. That one will go to the Warriors, even though Jimmy Butler is in his Heat uniform. Right there. Got that one. Stick that one off to the side. Very cool on that one. Gold glitter, not numbered. That's what I was gonna say. I thought so. Okay. Because I was looking at the checklist, and I was like, I think they are um they're the glitter gold prisms. They're not quite like the Tiger Stripes Zebra, but they're in the same vein. Okay, I'll put that one into a mag here in a minute. Got the James Harden. Thank you for the assist there, Kyle. Appreciate you. De'Aaron Fox, Devin Booker. I have a nice little Jonathan Mogbo on the regular silver. Alrighty, looks like we got another nice one here. Let's flip this one around. Get that one to the front. We got a Jackie Chu on the number to 199 red. I'm gonna get that one sleeved in here in a minute. We got the Giannis. We got the OG. There is the Anthony Edwards. We're gonna have a nice little number to 10 here. That's why I flipped it, because I wanted to make sure. But let's see. It's gonna be for the Thunder. It's gonna be a Dylan Jones, and I believe it is going to be an auto. Dylan Jones auto right there. Rookie going over to OKC Thunder, number 10 of 10. That one going over to Brendan Murray. Let me get that one and that gold glitter into a mag for us. Yeah, my brother actually loves he loves Select. He actually collects zebras and tiger stripes or tiger prisms. Yeah. So he told me those were very low numbered. So I assumed the gold were in a similar vein, but wasn't 1,000% sure. I've never actually seen a gold one up close. So very sick. I have pulled a zebra and I have pulled a tiger, but not a gold. So very cool. Let's get that one in. Nice little SSP. Going over to the Warriors, and then we have that autograph that also needs to get into a mag. Number 10 of 10, Dylan Jones. Going over to the OKC Thunder. Boom. Let's get mags for both, or let's get stands for both these. There's that Dylan Jones there first. Boom. Number 10 to 10 right there. 10 of 10. Get that into a holder so we can show it off. Figure out how to get it where it doesn't shine too much. Then we have that gold glitter or glitter gold prism, as it says on the checklist, of Jimmy Butler going to the Warriors. Nice hits for both there. They do. I love them. They've done a fantastic job with the inserts this year, and on top of just all of the color and everything else. So a lot of nice stuff. I enjoy opening Select. I've opened Select football, basketball, soccer so far, and did I open up WNBA too or no? Maybe I opened up Prism. I can't remember, but I have personally opened up some Select WNBA, which I enjoyed. Donovan Clingan right there. Kling Kong. Nice one there. Got the Jordan Clarkson right there. Damian Lillard. RJ Barrett. We're going to have a nice little purple back here. It's going to be a rookie. Boom. It's going to be a nice Jared McCain. Nice one there. Number to 175 on the premier level. I like Jared McCain a lot. I think he'll do well in the league. That one going to the 76ers and Kyle. I'm gonna try my best. That'd be sick. I'd love it. I'd love Sabonis actually. Yeah, that's a nice Jared McCain right there, Kyle. All right, here we go. We're gonna have gotta get him in a nice little sleeve at least till the end. Zachary Richard. I always forget how to pronounce his name properly because it's not something you say normally, but such a good. I should probably get better at it. There's a nice little Luka on the silver. I'm going over to the Lakers. Obviously reflecting that trade. It does go to the Lakers right there. Get these ones put over to the side. And that is box number 1. We still got 2 boxes to go. I feel like we got some good boxes here, guys. I know Devin Carter does seem to fly out of this. I've actually had a good luck pulling some Devin Carter stuff, so I would not be surprised if I do pull a Devin Carter. I don't want to jinx myself. I pulled my first 1 of 1 like 3 or 4 breaking days ago. So I've broken every day or different days since. So it's like 3-4 days in a row. I have like a 4-day in a row 1 of 1 streak going. So haven't pulled one today yet. So this could be the break to do it. Probably just jinx myself, but the Keldon Johnson there, Nikola Topic. We got the Miles Turner, Zach LaVine, nice little James Harden on the silver. Sleeve. Yeah, you're right. I mean, because the flag signed they exclusively to Topps. So I mean, his short prints will still be sought after. It's a nice little Steph Curry on the number to 99 in Fuego. Nice little one there. Going over to the Warriors. Going over to Bob. Anything Steph Curry, especially number to 99. Always a good look. Right here. We have my 17-year-old daughter's basketball crush, Tyrese Halliburton. She loves this dude. She was so mad when he got hurt in Game 7. Go. quickly. Adam Bona, another Nikola topic. There's a nice little Alexander Sarr on the purple. That one should be numbered to 175. Going over to the Wizards. Nice one there. Going over to the Wizards and Alexander Lay. Get that one into a top loader. Yep, it is number 175 there. Kyle, are you from the Dallas area, or are you just a Dallas fan? My wife's a Dallas fan, but she kind of became a Dallas fan because she likes Luka, and when they left, she still just kind of stuck with them, even though she still roots for Luka. So nice little Bronny James right there on the rookie. Get that one into a soft sleeve. Bronny got a market. There we go. Got the Andrew Wiggins, Julius Randle. Evan Mobley. We're going to have a nice little blue back here. We got Scoot Henderson. Nice. On the premier level. And it's going to be number 299. Nice one there for the Scoot. And those Trail Blazers and John Park. I'm coming your way. I hope Scoot gets it figured out. I hope he has a good career. I know rookie season didn't look so hot, but DeMar DeRozan right here. We're gonna have a nice little Cody Williams, Donovan Mitchell, Cam Johnson. We're gonna have a nice little premier level on those. I think they're called scopes. I think, if I'm correct, scope prisms. I believe on those ones. Cool design. I like those. Oh, North Dakota. Ah, cool. That's awesome. I feel you on that. I feel you on that one. I was just in South Dakota this morning. That's where I flew back from. So we have the Anthony Edwards. We got the Amin Thompson. I'm gonna pull this back one up because we have a thick card there. We're gonna have that Yuki. I'm gonna put that one into a top loader. We have Jimmy Butler, and what are we gonna have back here? We're gonna have a number to 199. It's going to be an AJ Mitchell on the auto patch for the Thunder. Nice ones for the Thunder. Thunder hitting right now. Got the 10 of 10. Dylan Jones. Got the AJ Mitchell. I've never pulled a Shea auto, so that would be kind of sick. AJ Mitchell right there on that auto patch. Number 99. All right, here we go. And then I'll get this one into a sleeve for them Grizzlies. I'm hoping, Steve. No, I'm not from South Dakota. I took my daughter on a basketball trip. She's being looked at by some colleges, so I took her out that way to check out a college. So that's where I was. And then this morning came back. Got the Kyle Kuzma on that scope. Get that one into a top loader or a sleeve in a minute. Got the Trae Young. Got Zach Edey right there. There's the Luka for the Lakers. And then we're going to have a... There's your Bulls right there. You asked, you shall receive, Steve. We got you on the Montes Bazelis draft selections jersey. Yeah, she's a little baller, so they got multiple colleges looking at her, so went and checked one out. The Montes Bazelis. MLB wise, I always like their for their hats. This is actually the style I typically wear. I'll wear a golfer hat. It's like it always has the old man like stuff. That's probably my favorite. Other than that, I'll probably just wear a regular fitted. Those are kind of like my go-tos. Hey, we still got time, Steve. You never know. We can pull an auto. Maybe. Got the Jalen Wells there on that premier level. Chicago White Sox. I wear usually I'll have a Tigers or a Cubs hat on because my wife is a Cubs fan and my son is named after a Hall of Fame Cubs player. So usually those are the teams I root for the most, or I'll have a Rockies hat on. There's a nice little camo right there. Those are sick on that premier level. Tristan Da Silva. That one's gonna be numbered to 125 right there for the Orlando Magics. Like I said, we do have another 3-box up, and we do have a code active and live for it to save you some money on it. So if you're looking to get into more of this stuff. Yeah, I feel that. I feel like as the older I get, I've realized I've worn less of the fitteds, but mostly because like I'll go through phases where ooh, that's a nice Wembanyama right there on the silver. Let me get that one in for the Spurs there. Mostly because I'll go through phases where I grow my hair out and then I'll cut it short, and the fitteds, no matter when I buy them, I'll either buy it when my hair is short or when my hair is long, and then I get enough hair that that once I go to get a haircut, I can't fit the hat anymore. So I started to go a little bit more on the snapback type. So that premier level right there on that Joel Embiid. So we should have, I believe, still some autos or something left in this box. Also still have SSPs in play. So let's see what we got here. And Derek Lively, Paulo Blanchero, Alexander Sarr, nice little Steph Curry. We're gonna get a Yes Missy, Yavez Mizzy for the Pelicans on that nice little rookie. I believe that one is our thick one right there. I like Tiger stuff. I'll usually go with a all blue with the white D. If I go with anything other than like what I'm wearing now, which is like a weird special one. The Stephon Castle. Yeah, for some reason, like, and it's funny because I grew up, my favorite color was orange, but I just don't like the way the blue and the orange look together. So I usually try to find just the plain white one. There's right behind is gonna be a Chris Paul. We got a Bub Carrington right here for the Warriors on that one, or Wizards on that one. Sorry, and then. Here you go, Travis. We got you a DeMar DeRozan right here on the white refractor. That one's going to be numbered to 149. Obviously, still not what we were looking for, but a nice little refractor nonetheless of DeMar DeRozan. I like the Twins. Twins are a good team. We got a super thick one in here. I don't pull this one to the front here. All right, here we go. We got this number 2, 199. Lacombe Dadit from the New York Knicks. That nice rookie red. New York Knicks going to Bob. Nice one there. We're going to have a James Harden right here, followed by the Missy followed by a Franz Wagner. Then we're going to have a nice number to 25. I'm assuming should be a tie-dye. Going over to the Raptors. It is. We have the Ulrich Chomichi on the patch auto. He signed Chichi as his autograph. That's funny. And then that clearly is like part of his nameplate or something like that. Very nice one there. I'm gonna get that one in a mag. That one going over to the Raptors. And who got them Raptors? I literally just saw the Raptors. Raptors going over to Bob. Bob getting another nice one. Tie-dye is some of my all-time favorites. I can't like either of those teams, Rick. Sorry. I can't like the Packers or the Vikings. They've done too much damage, both of them, to my Lions over the years. No, I actually kind of low-key like I like the Vikings a little bit. They're a fun team to watch. Actually, the going back to talking about how I was in North Dakota this morning, or South Dakota this morning. The guy who gave me a ride to the airport from the hotel was just telling me that Aaron Jones was just in the hotel literally the day before. So we were there at the same time. I guess he was doing a camp or something. So said he was a super nice dude. Steve, that makes sense. You're a Packers fan. That makes sense. I forgot where you were at geographically. That makes sense. That's fair. There we go, right there. Oh yeah, that's true. I totally forgot about that as well. That's hilarious. Yeah, makes sense. My buddy I was telling you about last time, Steve, who lives up in that area, his entire family is Packers fans, but we bonded over him being a Lions fan because he just wanted to be different. So Cam Christie. There's a nice little Jason Tatum on the silver. It's going to be the premier level right there for them Celtics. Oh, that's awesome. Heck yeah. Surges always sounds like a fun time. I had in a previous life I worked I worked in a sunglass company. And one of our big events where we had a lot of vendors was Sturgis. So I never got to go, but it always sounded like a good time. Here we go. Got the Cade Cunningham for the Pistons. Draymond Green. Got the Cody Williams. Nice little Fuego. We're gonna have a nice little blue scope back here of DeJounte Murray. That one's gonna be $249. Let's go. I like that. Need to get us a nice little 101 before this one's all said and done. I'm gonna switch that one out. This one is a broken. So y'all know, just so you can see why I switched out. That one is a broken spot. Didn't feel it until I slid the card down. Luckily, it was not on the spot where it could mess anything up. So remember 3 of them. I like that. That's a good stat. It's a solid 60%. There we we go. We have a Kevin Durant on the Suns. I appreciate y'all for being an awesome chat. Ron Hall in the second. There's a Sabonis, not the one we were looking for. There's a DeRozan, not the one we were looking for. There's a Yuki on that red, number to 199 on that premier level. Going over to those Grizzlies. This one's there. I feel like I pull a lot of Yuki out of this stuff. There we go. Still got some spots left in our, I believe we still have some spots left. Might have changed since I hopped on here for our potential personal break giveaway. There we go. John Morant right there. Got the Dalton Net on the rookie. He is from just up the road from where we are in Colorado. Played his high school ball near Brighton. Joel Embiid. Nice little Paulo Banchero. We got the De'Aaron Fox on the silver. Rob Dillingham. Lauren Markkinen. AJ Johnson. I'm going to put that one in. There's a nice little premiere on the De'Aaron Fox. If you got the Spurs, you now have almost all the silvers there for De'Aaron Fox on each premier level. So courtside levels are nice on the rookies. Miles Bridges. Nice little Jaren Jackson Jr. Pascal Siakam. That's a cool one. We do have a redemption here. So first I'm going to knock this one out. We have the cool red, white, and blue on the Kevin Durant. Nice one there. Very sick on those. Top letter. Luckily I popped open all the other top letters. 23 car wreck. Jeez. Holy moly. That is a wild one. All right, let's get this all flipped over. Oh, got it flipped over. I didn't see what it was. Got Pascal's Garden, the redemption. We're going to have basketball. We're going to get select. We got a select pairing signatures. That means this should be a duel, which means potentially a randomization because it will be two different teams. Card number 2. We're going to have a Donovan Clingan and Zach Edey. So that will be the Trailblazers, who is John Park, and the Grizzlies, who are Tim Boville. I will reach out to y'all on that one and see what y'all want to do with that. We can sign stuff like that, and then we've had it in the past where one person buys the other one buys the other one out of the card, and we can also randomize it. So I will, if either of you are in here, let me know what you're thinking, and I can start figuring out that process as well. So we got the Devin Booker right there. Got the Bub Carrington, Khalil Ware, Isaiah Collier. I have a nice little premier level purple on the Anthony Edwards. That one's going to go to Kanan. These are the ones I was looking for. Nice little autograph pairing. That's a cool one. We did pull pulled another one of those of Dalton Net and Reed Shepard, but we had the card. It was autographed. So yeah, that's a nice one though. I'm gonna stick that one over in the pile and get that one figured out with y'all. Giannis back here. We're gonna have a Zion, Jamal Murray. Nice little Bam Adebayo. Got the clutch right there. Nice one. Got the silver on the Giannis. This one feels thick. Could be another piece. It is a thick card, so we shall see. Pull that to the front. Got that Hillbilly Mamba on that red, white, and blue, and a little bit of purple. Started talking like the Hillbilly Mamba right there. That's my favorite nickname, maybe. It's the Hillbilly Mamba. Alright, here we go. We got the Shea. I love that card. Anthony Davis. Nice little Ron Holland here. We're going to have a... Oh, Spurs. It's going to be Stephon Castle. Let's see what we got. Nice big patch right there. One of the best rookies from the year. Obviously, Rookie of the Year. That is a sick one right there. Nice one. Going over to Bob, I believe. He got the Spurs. No. Oh, no. Adam Page got the Spurs. I definitely thought it was Bob. Looked earlier, thought it was Bob, but it is Adam Page with the Spurs. Nice pickup there by Adam. Getting that nice Stephon Castle rookie patch. All right, we got some bad packs over here. Here we go. We got the Kyrie Irving. This one's actually a little thick too. Got a nice little Nikola Jokic. I'm going to pull this one to the front. We're going to have a scope on that one for Oso Ighodaro. Off to the side there. We're going to have a Cam Spencer. And then we're going to have another. Oh, this one might be A. It is. All right. All right. So this one is going to the Mavericks. It's going to be a nice Origins auto. That is super interesting. I'm going over to those Mavs. Mavericks should be... You got Mavs? Going over to Kyle. Got the Origins auto right there from Melvin Jinka. Kyle getting his PC there of the Mavs. Nice one there. All right, here we go. We got a Jalen Wells, Tyrese Halliburton, Russell Westbrook. Got the Luka on the select. Then we're going to have a nice little Premier level green. Jackie Chu, numbered to 75. Nice one there on that rookie. Yeah, that was cool. That one threw me through a loop. I was like, Origins. The wild one. Love it. Last pack magic here. I low-key, when I first looked, I thought it was Kyrie. I was about to be like super pumped. I was like, oh. I love Kyrie though, so. All right, here we go. We got the Kawhi Leonard. There's a Devin Carter. Not autos, not the ones we wanted. Steph Curry. Nice little Josh Hart on the Premier level. We're going to have a nice Zach Edey right here on this kind of color match with the blue on the rookie there. That one's going to be numbered to 299 for the Zach Edey. Sick one there. I was hoping, dude. I mean, that would have been sick, actually, low key. I thought it was a redemption at first too, because of the white, and then I was like, the Origins one threw me off. So, never know with select sometimes. I get these ones in here. Move the base over. Having some fun. Gonna get this autographs and jerseys. We'll get the numbering over here. I did want to look at that actually real quick to see. I guess that is a fly. I'm missing it, but I did not see blue. No. Signatures red, signature purples, top shelves. Huh. That is such a weird one. I'm sure you will. I'll be here next couple days, so y'all will definitely be seeing me for sure. Alrighty, let's get through this recap real quick. Here we go. We got the Zach Edey right here on the blue, number 299 going to the Grizzlies. We got the Jackie Chu going over to the Nets, number 75. We have the Anthony Edwards, number 299 going over to the Wolves. We got the Yuki going over to the Grizzlies on that number 199. We got the Murray going over to the Pelicans on that 249. We got the Deet going over to the Knicks on that 199. We got the DeMar DeRozan white going over to the Kings on the 149. The nice little camo of the Tristan da Silva, numbered to 125, going over to the Magics. Got that Scoot Henderson on the blue going over to the Trailblazers, numbered to 299. The nice little Alexander Sarr on the purple, numbered to 175. Very cool one there. This nice In Fuego insert Steph Curry, number 299, going over to the Warriors. Got this really nice Jared McCain right here, number 175, going over to the 76ers. We got that Jackie Chu again on the number 199 red, going over to the Nets. Got that Anthony Davis on the camo, going over to the Mavericks, number 125. The RJ Barrett on that red scope, going over to the Raptors, number 249. And we got that James Harden on the orange right there. Number 265, going over to Clippers. Yeah, you never know what could be coming. You never know. And we got the we're gonna go through these autos. We got this Origins rookie auto for the Mavericks of Melvin Jinka, going over to obviously the Mavericks. We got the jersey, oversized jersey swatch of Stephon Castle going over to the Spurs. We have this select pairings redemption, Donovan Clingan, Zach Edey. That means it's a Grizzlies and a Trailblazers. So this one we'll have to figure out. I will shoot a message out to the two people who had those teams, and we'll figure out random or whatever to get that one taken care of. Nice little autograph there, though. We got the Modest Bazalis on the jersey going over to the Bulls. Got this nice AJ Mitchell autograph jersey patch going, or swatch going over to the Thunder, number 199. We got that Kevin Durant on the Brooklyn Nets jersey going over to the Brooklyn Nets. Then we have that Antonio Reeves on the jersey patch auto going over to the Pelicans, number 99. And then let's get into them heavy hitters. We got the Ulrich Chomichi on the autograph jersey going over to the Raptors on that tie-dye, number 25. We're going to have that Dylan Jones on the autographed rookie gold, number 10 of 10, going over to the Thunder. And then we have that gold glitter gold prism of Jimmy Butler going over to the Warriors. Very nice one there. And that will do it for this break. It's been a year. You be waiting. Eventually, it'll come eventually, right? Yep. So that is gonna do it for this break. I'm gonna actually look to see kind of where we're at on the other ones. Should have some other ones that are potential. Looks like we might have sold out a Star Wars break, so that is probably next. Got some UFC stuff rolling. That Inception baseball is down to 7. I hope I get to break that. I am so pumped. Aiden's been able to break the last couple. Can't wait to see what's in that thing. So we will see y'all on the next break, which should be, I believe, a Star Wars break. So